Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. LXL for living excel. See, that's the acronym. I don't wanna be the one to tell them, but you gotta be adamant. Without the hedge funds, 401ks and retirement. My mama said that I had a talent for seeing what's happening. Ain't no quick fix that exists. I grabbed the Allen wrench, took tennis for I pop champagne and see who stayed the same. Wasn't done for me for that charge, so why you in my face? Life could leave them handicapped, just like a parking space. Songs like this can't be in one take. They take me a couple of days. Should've put my trust all in Jesus. I put it all in their face. Fortune is so hard to digest. I mean, look at my face. Stood out on that bridge, cause when I walk, it would start to rain. I woke up the other day like it's another day, and I can't really be on that because I stand out. The ones who needed me, I look back and stuck my hand out. The pride gon' always get in the way. They don't want handouts. Never had a whole lot of friends. They never understand consequences do exist. Then why you doing things? Y'all be acting like I started off with a sense. I never saw myself as better than the rest of the kids. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Your blessings are your own, can't give them to no man. Can't help everybody, I'm not bigger than the program. Music for the soul, and I should've made a slow jump. And I could really hit that note, kill me like antidote. I know some people using that substance without control, numbing the physicals while enhancing the intangibles. A father who talked down on his kids, he ain't man enough. Results, he brought a brick at 13, thought he was manning up. Outside everybody, sneaking outside through the window. By the time I hit high school, I bought my first iPhone. The girls thought I was trouble, always on my head, but falling down's the name of the game. When you're growing up, hopefully my memory serves. I keep my day ones close to me like feet to the earth. If I don't need to jump, tell me how I calm my nerves. Well, that's what church does. Now I'm trying to hop in my word like it was double dutch, steady spinning. They don't want to see you happy, they rather see with damage. Too many things in mind at once, it's hard to manage. Easy to look at someone else that they got an advantage, but there's no need to panic. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real.
Yeah. 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 What up, y'all? What up, y'all? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We back at it again with another episode of LXL Universe. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give a round of applause for you know what I'm saying, like myself first and foremost, because I kind of been like a little bit consistent with this, or you know what I'm saying, whatever and stuff like that. So I mean, you know, like to me it's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal just because of the fact that, you know, I try to use my show or whatever type of platform that I get, you know what I'm saying, to try to, like, okay, the best way I can put this in words is that sometimes when you are on the internet, you forget like who you are or what you're doing just in life in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? You kind of forget your direction, the whole purpose that you try to create a platform, the whole purpose that you try to like engage with people and stuff like that. The whole reason that you try to do what you do and stuff like that, man. So I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, it's so easy in this economy and everything to just to take stuff for granted. It's so easy sometimes to take stuff for granted. You have so much, and you have so many things just to be thankful for. But every time that you wake up and you have that thing, you could just go a little bit more numb to it. You just go a little bit more numb to it, a little bit more numb to it, a little bit more numb to it, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna get in here with chat and everything like that, bro. Malicious, what up? What up? What up? Man, what up, y'all? I'm so glad that y'all up in here, man. I'm so glad that y'all up in here, you know what I'm saying, watching, tuning in, and everything like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I went live today just because I was thinking so much, just reflecting on life in general. I've had a lot of time to reflect, even since the anniversary show. You know what I'm saying? Since the anniversary show, like I've been doing like a lot of reflecting. For those of y'all who don't know, we previewed Silk. It was like the first time that like I've worked with Mike G on a project. He produced something for me and everything like that, and it came out beautifully. Like, to be honest, by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying, it actually came out it came out beautifully. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. I wanna first give a big shout out to that, bro, just because it's like, bro, it's like when it comes to music, bro, it could just be so unexpected sometimes, man. You never know how music gonna come out, man. So for that, I do want to give a big shout out to Mike G and everything like that. I want to give a shout out to Mike, bro. I want to give a shout out to y'all in chat who came through. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all came through in chat, and y'all, I just had to give y'all another one real quick. But y'all came through and y'all really supported, man. Like, y'all came through and y'all came through deep and like supported in that time, bro. For that, I can't thank y'all enough. I'm sorry if y'all seeing pop filters and stuff like that. I'm in the process of trying to set up an at-home studio so I can just make music so much more consistent and things like that, man. Like, eventually, I'm finna turn this area. This area is finna have a segment where I stream from. This area is finna have a segment where I can record music at. And you know, like, so that's why you seeing things like you seeing new lighting. I can tell that, I know that y'all can tell that I got a light over here now. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna see new lighting. Y'all seeing pop filters over the mics and stuff like that. Yeah, this is gonna be like my recording mic. Let me know how it sounds and stuff like that. If it sounds good, or if it need to be like a little louder and everything like that, I can adjust it. Linnea, how are you doing? How are you doing? It is so good to see you. It is so good to see you up in here and everything. I saw you up in the 1 year anniversary too. I just needed to let you know I seen you. I appreciated you because you popped out. You know what I'm saying? You supported strong up in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that's important to me. That's how my music is kind of supposed to make people feel, or at least that was the intention, like kind of when I started and everything, man. And it's so much to be grateful for, man. And it's like you take it for granted sometimes, bro. Like, sometimes you got to remind yourself, bro. Like, and I try not to take stuff for granted, man, but like something about that experience, that whole experience was like humbling. Even the way that they ran it back, like what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, bro. Like, it didn't even matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my face was hurting because of the fact that I was like cheesing so much in there. But I mean, it was just great. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family was in there. Everybody who was in there, them is exactly who I wanted up in there. You know what I'm saying? And that includes my MIDI family. You know what I'm saying? That includes Linnea. That includes Mimi. You know what I'm saying? That includes all the MIDI lab guys. You know what I'm saying? That includes Malicious. That includes Nisha Shanae. That includes like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who was there was exactly who I wanted there. Like, and I just feel bad for the people who missed it, for real. But like, the people who were there who supported me in the exact way that like I was, that I needed at that time. So I want to thank everybody for sure. Yeah, man, I just want to thank everybody. So like, a lot had to even happen kind of like since then and stuff like that. I don't know if I sound like kind of under the weather, y'all. That's my fault. I don't know. I kind of did wake up like a little bit under the weather, but we still getting it. We still getting it. So, you know, I felt it in my heart to come on here and just talk, because of the fact that I don't ever want it to seem like I'm hopping on this internet and not being my authentic self. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to hop on this internet or hop on my live stream and stuff like that, and it seemed like I'm just a character or nothing like that, bro. Like, life is just is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, life gets crazy, and it has its ups and its downs and stuff like that. It has its ins and its outs too and stuff like that. And there's many conversations I have with people, bro. Like, I hop on here. I hop on this LXL universe, and every week it's fun, stuff like that, man. But I'm just like, bro, I want to get more into engaging in the chat, doing things with chat, bro. Like, I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to make a Discord, bro, and I want to just be in there kicking it with y'all like every day. You know what I'm saying? I come in here, you know what I'm saying? I want people to be able to send me stuff through that Discord, and you know what I'm saying? Like, them is the things that I react to if I react to anything. You know what I'm saying? I want to be talking to y'all. I want y'all to be like, I want y'all to ask me stuff through Discord. Like, I look at my Discord like every day. And matter of fact, I could put out something that I could put out the link if I need be, and stuff like that, man. But like, really, the goal is to interact with people in whatever way that they need. I've caught myself giving a lot of people advice over the course of this week. You know what I'm saying? I've caught myself rethinking things like career wise. I've caught myself, just talking to God a lot. It's a lot of things, man. I had a big life change. You know what I'm saying? I had a very humbling experience. I was reminded that life don't always stay one thing for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the beginning and stuff like that. Like, think about how the first human was made. Like, I told somebody the other day, and I was talking to her, and all of a sudden I feel like God put it in my heart to tell somebody who was going through some ups and downs, like, life breathes like the rest of us. And I didn't know what I meant by that. Like, where did that come from? Life breathes like the rest of us. Life has breath to it. Like how when you breathe, your chest goes up and down. And that's really like life. And even when you go back to Genesis and you read and everything, and Adam was made from dust. And then, you know what I'm saying, he turned around, and then, God turned around and, he breathed life into Adam and everything. You know what I'm saying? Breathed life. Like, even that, those two words right there, it's like, it's big to me. It's kind of like symbolic and stuff like that. So when you really break it down, and when you really think about things kind of like in that lens, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you not get so tight about when things don't go your way, or when things, like, I don't know, kind of go to shit. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be like completely honest with y'all. And y'all would never know this if I didn't do this episode. So, like, you know what I'm saying? For everybody who's hearing everything, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to get a sneak peek. I ain't got a car right now. I have a car, but right now I can't drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't drive my car. You know what I'm saying? On Halloween, an incident happened, you know what I'm saying, where somebody hit my car. Somebody hit my car. I was not in my car, thank God. But somebody hit my car, and like right now, not only is it like ugly, not only is my car like ugly and I can't drive it because it's dented up, and you know what I'm saying, things like that. Well, first off, it's not a car, it's a truck. But so thank God for that, because it could have been straight totaled. But I mean, it's still pretty bad off, and it's in pretty bad shape and stuff. And just with that, it puts into perspective, because I've had a car for years now, man. Like, I've had a car for years, bro, and like, driving is a big part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to school. People probably don't know that, man, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in college. And when it comes down to it, like, a car is something that a lot of people take for granted. Like, recently I started, I was trying out new churches with you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, with some people that I know. I was trying out new churches, and we had a commitment. We was going to go to a new church every Sunday, and stuff like that. That requires a car to go to school. It requires a car to do what I do every day. You know what I'm saying? To make music, it requires a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many things just got halted. And it was really funny, because I, like, when I was telling y'all, I go to new churches with somebody every day, or every Sunday, and things like that. A group of people, we go to new churches. I was in this church in Detroit, and it was funny because the pastor, I wasn't even feeling the pastor at first, man. But as it got on and he got to heating up and everything, he got to cooking. I mean, like, he got to cooking. Like, and at one point he said something like, when you hear the word of God, man, it ain't even up to you. You just got to do it. And one of the things that he said was people in his Bible study. He said people who come to small groups in Bible study, these be the people who they be getting to it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hearing the word of God. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, them small group people, they dangerous. You got to look out for them, because you don't know if they hearing the word of God or something else. Point is, one person in the group shared that God put it in his heart to give away his car. That's a hard ask for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? To give away your car, to give away something that's so essential to you. And you don't even think twice about it every day. You know what I'm saying? You too busy thinking about how your gas bill is so high, or boom, these gas prices going up. But the fact is, you got a car, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a car and you can afford those things. You know what I'm saying? So God put it in somebody's heart, give up your car. And he did that. And you know what happened? Within the month, God blessed him with a new car. God put him in a position to be able to get a new car. You know what I'm saying? God blessed him with a better car than his old one. He gave away his old car to his cousin who didn't have a car, who needed one bad. He gave that up. Boom. God blessed him with an opportunity to get a new car, a better car. You know what I'm saying? A nice car. Thing what that is, boom. He tells that story in Bible study, and all of a sudden, you got somebody else in the Bible study. And he goes and gives up his car. You know what happened to that dude who gave up his car? His ass ended up walking for the next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If that wasn't his message, that wasn't his message. God didn't tell you to give up your car. God told the other dude gave up his car. He did it. He got a better car. God didn't tell you to give up your car. You was over here trying to one up his blessing, and look at you. You ended up walking. You know what I'm saying? So it was really funny that that's the last sermon that I got before everything happened to my car and stuff like that. He also said something about Halloween too. Oh, it's so ironic. He was telling people like, hey, if y'all got kids, you know what I'm saying, that y'all can celebrate Halloween and get the candy or whatever, but don't be letting your kids celebrate Halloween. Why? Because of the holiday and what it symbolizes. I'm not going to go into all that unless y'all want me to. Y'all let me know in chat. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm not trying to bore y'all or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to it, bro, it's like, Halloween, it just got underlying meanings to it. So don't celebrate it. But you know, your kids, of course, your kids go on candy and stuff like that and everything. But as they age, just let them understand the meanings behind Halloween and things like that. And it's so crazy because everybody pretty much, I felt in the room, everybody rolled their eyes, whatever. Even me, I'm over here like, man, don't tell these kids that. Don't be telling these kids, oh, don't celebrate Halloween. I'm like, what? Come on, man. Let the kids be kids. Don't ruin they don't be ruining their fun and stuff like that, bro. Like, come on. But, bro, my accident happened on Halloween. If that ain't a slap in the face, bro, I don't know what is, bro. Like, I really don't know what is. But I'm gonna tell you something else, though. It could have been different if I was in that car. You know what I'm saying? I could like be injured right now. I could be on here with my leg in a cast. I could be on here with a concussion. I could, you know what I'm saying? Like anything could have happened. So by the grace of God, I'm not in the car. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hit my car and ran. You know what I'm saying? But it was real humbling, man, because I sat down, bro, and I'm like, man, I don't know what my insurance finna do. I don't know what the insurance finna do. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. I'm preparing. I'm like, I'm coming out of pocket. All types of things like that. It just seemed like I'm down on my knuckles, dude. Like it's a bad situation, man. Like it's a bad situation. That's a lot to come out of pocket. And I thought about it. I'm like, bro, I'm setting myself back in life. Like where I was headed, bro, just got set back like at least 30 steps, man. Like I tried to do so many things right for so long and everything like that. I tried to save up this money. I'm trying to, you know, like I got goals too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to move. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a nice spot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like a nice condo or something like that, or maybe in a house. I'm trying to set up my life in terms of where I can own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to fall into a cycle of renting. Not that there's anything wrong with renting if that's your path, but like for me, you know what I'm saying? I was raised in a very owner mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like I said something on the podcast the other day, and I said this is the longest I'd have never had one job. Talking about the MIDI Lab show, I said this is the longest I've never had one job. Not that I get paid from it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I hop on there. I just kick it with the guys and everything like that. Boom. What we do behind the scenes is just because, you know what I'm saying? Like we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love MIDI City, and we want to do what we can pretty much to be able to provide good content, better content, so that people actually enjoy coming to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, we do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, man. But you know, like, yeah, there ain't no paycheck from it. But nevertheless, this is the longest I ever had a job. And with that being said, like with no money involved and everything like that, I truly do enjoy it and things like that. But yeah, there's things that I want to do in my life, like own, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Own property, own properties, you know what I'm saying? Provide housing for people. You know what I'm saying? Like there's goals that are to this. School is supposed to be getting me there. That's not even what I'm in school for, but it's a part of master plan. Same thing with music, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing with music is I make music because the fact that I don't want to grow up and say that I didn't do what I wanted to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to tell my kids, like, I think about this, like, dang, what am I going to tell my kids my life was like? I don't want to tell my kids that I grew up and didn't do what I wanted to do and stuff like that, and didn't live a very effective life and a very meaningful life. And my meaning and my richness really comes in my experiences, and not really like money and stuff like that. If that makes sense. I could be like rambling and going on a tangent and stuff like that, but like, really, that's honestly how I feel. That's why I feel like my richness and stuff like that comes from the things I've experienced and the things that I've like learned and the things that I've come to know over time. And like, I really value the people who helped me get to that point, and even value the people I had to cut off or get away from to get to that point and stuff like that, because everything played a role. Everything is just adding to the story and stuff like that. Even y'all add to the story. And I could tell people, you know what I'm saying, things. I could tell y'all things and everything like that, bro. Like, and I could just tell y'all that honestly, even with this last week that I had, because a lot of things happening within 7 days, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because when I think about my end goal, I've told so many people, like, I'm thinking about career changes. I'm thinking about revamping. I'm thinking about this, and that. Man, I've been talking to a lot of people, and I even thought about it like real closely. I said, you know what I would love to do in my life? I would love to be able to find a way where I can make talking to people my career. And that's just for whatever. Now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just for whatever. There's specific areas that I like to talk about more than others, but talking to people, almost like a therapist. But I don't want to be a therapist. I would rather hop on the internet and be able to interact with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, be able to interact with people, like, boom. Something that I live for. It happened, what is it? It wasn't last week, but 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was on this show right here. I was on this show. And Kai Cenat's assistant, Bree, she joined my live, bro, along with her chat and everything. While she was live, she joined my live and was watching. And then her people started coming in. They started coming in and everything. And before I know it, people talking about Kai Cenat raid. I'm brushing it off and stuff, but then I'm seeing the chat start flooding. You can even go back and look at it. It was 2 episodes ago on the LXL Universe show. And I was on here with my dog James and everything like that. We were just talking real stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people was coming in there now. Yeah, they trying to troll me and stuff, but people was coming in there asking for relationship advice. I know Kai. I know Kai. You know what I'm saying? I know of Kai. I watch Kai and stuff like that and everything. But I also know that a lot of his viewers are younger. So Kai end up giving a lot of advice. And like, when I saw people coming in there and they were saying things, they halfway trolling, but they, kids is kids. Every time that they joke is coming from somewhat of a real place. If they tell you, how do I get girls? A part of that question is not just jokes. A part of it's real. And I literally sat in here and just interacted with the chat. I was answering all types of things, giving them good advice and everything like that. But that's just me being who I am. That's just me being like real. You know what I'm saying? That's just me kind of like doing what I always do. Like, my family just know that about me. A lot of people know that about me. I really do value like my quiet time, but at the same time, I like talking to people, especially, you know what I'm saying, having effective conversations. I like that, you know what I'm saying? And I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really introverted, but I don't mind that interaction. So I'm giving them game. I'm giving them sauce. I'm giving them everything. Like, oh yeah, you can talk to girls, do this. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that stuff that you see on the internet. That stuff is self-destructive. It don't work like that for real. You want to really get girls, bro? You know what I'm saying? Here's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You put effort in there. You know what I'm saying? You care. Back me up here if y'all agreeing. You know what I'm saying? You put effort in. You care. You know what I'm saying? You throw a little sprinkle there. You know what I'm saying? You give attention. You be present in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things that you just do, but long term is the goal. So even if you got to play the slow game and ramp it up and stuff like that, you do that, bro. But always remain respectful. You know what I'm saying? Always, gauge the situation and adapt if you can. And at any point that it's like, yeah, you ain't getting, you know what I'm saying? Any time that you're not getting the energy and response, or, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting like enthusiasm and response, you know what I'm saying? Like, know when to like stop. Don't do too much, like, as a person. And these are just things that I'm telling these kids, and then before I know it, boom, they tell me Bree in the chat, stuff like that. They tell me all these types of things, and I'm just like, I'm not believing them. I'm just being me in there. it wasn't until I got off live, I go back and I look at her channel. I'm like, wow, she really was watching me and stuff like that. I made some clips out of it. The clips is on my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. My TikTok is LXL.Reyes. You know what I'm saying? LXL.Reyes. But you know what I'm saying? I put some clips about it on there and stuff like that. She was in my chat laughing and everything like that, man. She, you know what I'm saying, having fun and stuff like that. Like whatever, bro. Like, and that's really what it's about, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that really is what it's about, just at the end of the day, man. It's just good vibes and everything. So you gotta, your real blessings is stuff that can't be taken away from you. Your personality can't be taken away from you. Your mind can't be taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? Your demeanor. You know what I'm saying? If you blessed, you know what I'm saying? If your frequency is high, you know what I'm saying? If you were on a high wavelength, the only person that could take that away from you is you. A lot of people are susceptible to like a lot of things. And I'm not gonna lie, like let's look at the world. Let's look at the world for a second, man. The world is just headed in it's headed in a crazy place. You know what I'm saying? Like hatred is at a high right now. Racism is at a high right now. You got, you know, political divide is at an all-time high right now. And don't nobody know what the issue is. Everybody see a bunch of issues. And the crazy thing is, people are trying to do all this detective work to try to figure out what the issue is and stuff like that. And people not really like in their own, you know what I'm saying? Like you really need to be, right now is a time that you right now, you need to be focusing on getting your mind right, getting your spirit right, becoming spiritually strong. You know what I'm saying? As we move into these next days and stuff like that. And I'm not about to sit here and kick a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of like cliches at y'all and stuff like that. But we truly are headed into a time where like focus is where people need to be at right now. You need to focus on building your spiritual relationships, you know what I'm saying, with God, or you need to focus on building yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a time to learn some skills that you ain't never had before. If you ain't never know how to garden, probably now is probably a good time to learn how to garden, because the more that you rely on this economy, or the more that you try to assimilate and fit into this country's standards and these countries like ideals and stuff like that, dude, the worse off you really are going to be in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like this country not going to take care of you forever if you lean on the country for which, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have the skills to be able to garden eventually. Like men, you're going to have to be handy at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just start learning things. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to, because the world is just heading into this place where you can't really be relying on the government to try to step in and take care of you. You can't be relying on your homeboys and your homegirls to be doing stuff for you. You can't be a type of person where if we had a shortage on eggs, you know what I'm saying, you gonna sit at the crib and not get your protein. Like that's pretty much what I'm getting at, man. Like people gonna have to start learning skills. Y'all gonna have to start doing things. Y'all go like we're heading into that type of time. I live in Michigan. In a second, we gonna have 3 minutes of sunlight. I'm not even joking with you. I was in class today, bro. It was dark. I got out of class at 6. It's 8:14 right now. I got out of class at 6. It was already pitch black. I seen the sky go through so many different phases and stuff like that. And I'm just like, bro, what is going on? But like daylight savings and everything like that, bro, it's getting darker and everything like that. And around this time, y'all know things like depression, suicide, you know what I'm saying, mental disorders, all types of stuff like that. It just spike. It go at an all-time high, man. Like it go at an all-time high when that sun go away, man. The sun is like, it's so essential. It's life. You know what I'm saying? So if you live in a place that stays warm, you know what I'm saying? Like if you live in a place that stays warm and everything, that's such a good spot to be. Spend as much time as you can outside in these, you know what I'm saying? Connect with the earth, for real. Connect with what's around you. Connect with your surroundings. Be present. And enjoy what you do and everything that you do. Be very present in the moment. Don't let life pass you by and stuff like that. Whereas like, man, when it get colder outside, man, a lot of us go on autopilot, man, and it get tough. It gets tough. It gets so tough, bro. Like if you live in Michigan or anywhere, like the skies is gray at best. I ain't gonna lie. Some days it don't seem like the sun come up. You know what I'm saying? Like as on some days, man, the clouds just block off everything. You be having to take a vacation to get away and get some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? You become vitamin D deprived and just all these other stuff. Nisha, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, best thing that I can say is if you are a person who lives in these colder areas where this happens, bro, get you a spot in your crib or something like that. Create you like a safe spot, create you a safe place, you know what I'm saying, with nature, and you know what I'm saying, that's comfortable and everything like that. I ain't gonna lie, maybe this is the time where you get some house plants, you learn how to take care of some house plants and keep that alive. You know what I'm saying? Get your green thumb up, get you some potted plants or something like that, man. I don't know, create a room with life in it, man, and sit in that room for some points of the day, man. Like read, you know what I'm saying? Build yourself up, learn new skills. Like this is like that time where it's like, do that. It's not the summer. You know what I'm saying? There ain't a lot of people outside. It ain't going to be a lot to do. It ain't always going to be a move every, you know what I'm saying, Friday, Saturday, and stuff like that, man. This is like that lock in type phase. And this is probably the best time to lock in. Like, bro, so much stuff is happening. And like in 2026, it's only going to get crazier. Y'all see AI advancing at a crazy rate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the government and the moves that they making. Y'all see, you know what I'm saying, businesses, and y'all see interest rate shift and everything. If there was ever a time to like really hone in on yourself, getting your energy right, protecting your energy, protecting yourself and your own spiritual being, bro, it would be right now. Hey, anything, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, in the chat and everything, what up? I was gonna say anything that y'all want to talk about and stuff like that. Hey, let me know. I'm probably gonna be I also am probably gonna be leaking a song later. I do want to allude to that, man, because I'm really excited about that. I've been on like this new music kick and stuff like that, bro. So like, I don't know, stuff's just different, man. I think that y'all really gonna like this new wave that I'm on. Whatever, like it's always gonna be different. Y'all not expecting what I got coming next, so we're gonna get into that more so toward the end and everything like that. Because right now we talking about real stuff. If there's anything that y'all want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, real stuff. If y'all need advice or y'all need anything like that, bro, just go ahead and pop it in the chat. And we gonna get to it, bro. We gonna get to it for sure. Like I said, like right now I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of talking because I got a lot of stuff on my mind right now. And I needed to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I needed to be somewhere where we was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I just needed to be around the fam right now. I needed to be around people who I know will understand, or I need to be around people who, you know what I'm saying, like get it. They gonna be plugged in, tapped in, things like that. These are the type of conversations I've been having like throughout the entire week. You know what I'm saying? So back to it. Yeah, the sun going down, you know what I'm saying? The sun is going down quicker, man. Like daylight is limited, bro. Having some things, a place where you can find comfort, even if it's in your home, being around plants, being around life, or just whatever, bro. Like do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be around your loved ones, the people who really give you life, the people who breathe life into you and stuff like that, man. Do that. But also definitely be protecting your energy. Like be very conscious of what you put your energy into. And I know that that's something that like a lot of people say, bro. So many people say, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, protect your energy and da da da. But people don't know what that truly like. And honestly, I honestly feel like people don't really know what that means, bro. Like everybody got someone in their life, I feel like, who they hit up. You reach out to them. You reach out to them probably consistently, but is they reaching out to you? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that person in their life that hits you up when they need something. Is they hitting you up when they don't need nothing, just to check on you though? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got somebody that they pour their life into. Is they pouring their life back into you? Is you looking out? Like how much is you looking out for people? Is people looking back out for you and stuff like that, man? And like that's gonna be really important, especially right now, because your energy is a reservoir. You know what I'm saying? And you can tap out of it, and then you'll be weary, you'll be weak. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel depleted, and then where your recharge at? You know what I'm saying? It's so important. It's so important, bro, that especially right now, you take your energy back from the spots that ain't recharging you, and you pour it into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself up, run it. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And another thing too, because a lot of people probably don't think that they got the energy at all right now. A lot of people waking up tired. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people right now is waking up tired. Y'all not waking up feeling recharged. Like, why is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably are weakened from so many other things. You probably are weakened from, I don't know, bro. Your job is exhausting. You know what I'm saying? You probably weakened because, shoot, you know what I'm saying? You on social media and you don't never feel like it's enough. What you doing? You weakened because you ain't where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? You weakened because just whatever stuff's going on in your personal life, just whatever it is, man. And like in times like that, that's where prayer is the most important, bro. Because it's like with God, the funny thing about God is that God already know that, but God waiting on you to bring that weakness to Him. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's getting to be a little bit hard. It's going to be a little bit hard, man. Like God just waiting on you to tell Him. It's going to be a little hard. I'm tired. I'm getting tired of people. I get around my family and I'm a little bit irritable. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like going into work again. You know what I'm saying? But the only being who has the ability to be able to cure that is God. And like a lot of people need to get used to leaning on God, especially in those areas that you're weak, because we all have those areas where we're weak. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I got a problem when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, emotional, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like managing emotion, I guess my emotion and stuff like that. I guess when it comes to when high intensity situations and stuff like that, and it'd be so hard to remain like stoic and keep your head level headed. But like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that you got to keep in mind. Any decision made out of emotion is going to be the wrong decision. Stuff like that, bro. Like you got to remain stoic. You got to remain strong minded and stuff like that. And that's another thing too, man. Like learning how to be stoic, honestly, at the end of the day, is going to help you more than hurt you. You know what I'm saying? The less that you are affected and bothered by this world, the less that them punches hurt you and everything, the more resilient you are, the more you can go on and you can walk in the purpose that is meant for you. That's why you probably go through all these challenges that you go through, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's trying to build something in you. It's trying to build a type of strength that you currently do not have right now. Like, come on, like, let's just be so for real. And the less stoic you are, you gonna realize that certain things get under your skin. You be on TikTok, you scroll it, you seen something that oh, this one girl did and it just made you mad. Oh, this girl did something in her relationship and it just made you mad. Oh, this one guy went out and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Now he on the news. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like the less stoic that you are, bro, like the more that them things affect you and then knock you off your purpose, it make you feel some type of way. Like some people will sit here and tell you like, yeah, this economy is against me. You know what I'm saying? Like the world's against me. This economy is against me. It ain't meant for us to win. It ain't meant for it's not meant for you to win because you ain't winning up here. You're not winning your own battles. How you gonna win the battles outside? How are you gonna win the battles outside? You're not winning the battles within your head. Like, come on now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yep, if you're gonna pray about it, don't stress about it. If you're gonna stress about it, don't bother praying. No cap. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, man. But like, that's a big step to be trusting in God. You know what I'm saying? Trust God with your problems. That's a big step to feel fear, but then give it to God and understand that your fear is in the right hands of somebody that you can trust. Therefore, you should not be worrying about. Like, that's a big step for a lot of people. A lot of people are still, I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And like, bro, the biggest thing is like, you know what I'm saying? That take it take a very mature mindset to be able to put your pride to the side and say, you know what? I need help. I know somebody like that who need help, and he need help, but he will never admit it out loud that he need help. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a neighbor of mine. He got, you know what I'm saying? He went through a pretty big life change. He got one leg. He got one leg now. That happened to him in the year 2025. He had a blood clot. Now, you know what I'm saying? He ended up losing his leg and stuff like that. But the thing is, with that new adjustment, now, I mean, things is happening now. Things is on the up and up. The leg is healed and everything like that. But, he's in a wheelchair and, like, a big thing is, people around him just realize, like, you might need a little bit more help. You may need, like, an hour a day of maybe having a caregiver or something like that. But it's that stubbornness, it's that pride. No, I could do it on my own. I could I could do this all this on my own. I could do this on my own. I don't need no help. But you struggle. Like, yeah, okay. For instance, you could wash your dishes on your own. Yeah, you sure can. You know what I'm saying? But where it might have took you 10 minutes before, now it take you 50 minutes because you can't see what you're doing. You can't reach stuff. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Yeah, you can get outside and get to your car, but a process that used to take 10 seconds to walk outside and go to your car, get something, and come back, now it take you 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's little things like that. It's so hard to admit. A lot of people, it's so hard to admit, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of help, you know what I'm saying? Rely on God. You know what I'm saying? Allow God to send you this person to come help you. You know what I'm saying? Let God do the work. Give God the heavy end. You know what I'm saying? Rely on Jesus. Let Jesus take the heavy end. You know what I'm saying? Your burdens was never meant for you to carry on your own. And that's what I mean by, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people need to start getting used to the idea that it was never meant for you to walk this life alone. It was never meant for you to go through everything by yourself. And yeah, even when things look so bad, even when things look terrible, bro, like things could look awful. Look at Job, bro. Like, things could look awful, bro. But the only thing that's gonna get you through it, bro, is your faith. And good faith start off with a strong mind. Another thing that was weighing heavy on my mind is these algorithms and social media and things like that, man. Because I feel like now that I think about what an algorithm is, bro, I feel like an algorithm is meant to know you and download you in a type of way where it's like it knows your triggers. It knows exactly, like an algorithm is meant to take your brain, study it, and then figure out exactly how to trigger you or make you feel exactly how they want you to feel. If the algorithms in these social medias want to make you mad in a specific time period, they can start making you mad. They know your triggers. They know what triggers you. They know what you disliking on social media. They know what you like. They know, you know what I'm saying? If social media was really your friend, they would always show you stuff that you like and everything like that. Always stuff to grow you and everything like that. Social media is not your friend. If social media is a resource, a tool used by people in higher positions. If they need to distract you from something, they give you something else that's going to take your attention. You know what I'm saying? If they need to distract you from this, they're going to send a bunch of stuff to trigger you, and your mind going to be all types of here, and there. They can spin your brain whenever they want to, like a record. They can just spin your brain. They can just spin your brain, bro. So, yeah, the algorithm knows exactly what you like. So why do you still see stuff on social media that you don't like? And why do you see the most stuff that you don't like when real big things in the world is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's honestly time for like a lot of people to detach. You know what I'm saying? They making everything more and more internet based. They're making everything more like it's here. We all right here. You know what I'm saying? We all online. We on Zoom calls and we on everything. You know what? Being on the computer make it easier to do? Open up another tab and go look at something else. You know what I'm saying? Then go look at something else. You fall down rabbit holes when you're on the internet. Boom. After you done watching me, you're going to go watch something else. You know what I'm saying? Or just whatever, bro. You're going to be watching just whatever. You might switch up the vibe completely. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have to go watch something funny after me, or, you know what I'm saying? Or just whatever. You might go watch the news. You might see like some stuff that's like actually happening, you know what I'm saying, in the world. Or shoot, maybe you take that time to yourself, and maybe you after this, you go and pray or something like that, or you detox, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, go eat something healthy or whatever, bro. But like, bro, like if you relying on, a lot of people rely on the internet to dictate how they feeling. Like, and that's a habit. That's a bad habit. Like, if you a person who wake up and the first thing you do is you check your phone, you got to understand why that is, bro. You wake up, you check your phone, and the first thing that you feed your brain in the morning literally dictates the type of day that you finna have. You wake up and you see something depressing, bro, for some reason, the rest of your day is just not, it's going to be just a little bit off. It just is. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is I go to scriptures. And that's like made like a whole world of difference. I wake up and I make it a point of emphasis. The first thing I do is I go to scriptures in my Bible app and stuff like that. I take my daily word and stuff like that. November is the 30-day challenge, you know what I'm saying, in the Bible app and stuff like that, man. Like reading that Bible, stuff like that, making that the first thing that you do when you wake up, man. It's like it just seems like it calibrates you in a good direction, man. But if you wake up and the first thing that you wake up to is seeing, I don't know, a bad text, or you know what I'm saying, you wake up and the first thing that you see is something negative on the news, or just something that off puts you, man, your day ain't gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, you see something negative. You wake up, you watch something toxic. Like, bro, your day ain't gonna be the same, bro. Like, I'm telling you, and like all that is things that are known. They know that, bro. Like, people know that. Everybody don't know that, but the people who need to know that, they know that. You know what I'm saying? The people who are using it as a tool, they know that. You know what I'm saying? The human mind is just so intricate and things like that. But I truly do believe also that everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a very important purpose and stuff like that to be able to push things forward. Everybody has a certain light about them. Regardless if you found it or not, everybody has a light about them. Everybody has a certain aspect of them that makes them special. If you ask me right now, I would say that mine is like either my music or my ability to be able to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Just because I've seen that make a difference in people's lives. You know what I'm saying? I don't really tell people. I'm a nursing major though. You know what I'm saying? I'd be in the hospital every week. I see it though. You know what I'm saying? Like even the hospital is set up in a certain type of way where it's like, man, y'all not really healing people, bro. Like y'all not, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all not. Somebody come in and you know what I'm saying, they tell you, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying, I broke my arm. I broke my arm. They have you sit in a waiting room. Why? Because there's an algorithm of even how you are prioritized. A lot of times pain fall on the bottom of that algorithm. Boom. You got, first off, if you having a breathing problem or, you know, your airways is affected, you take priority as you should. Then after that, it's heart and circulatory, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, blood clots, whatever. Anything that affects your circuits, that's prioritized. If you sitting in that ER with a broken arm, I ain't gonna lie, you one of the last people to get seen. It just is what it is, bro. But like with healthcare in specific, man, I'm not going against healthcare at all. I'm just saying at the end of the day, like so many things is ran like a business and everything. They try to make it such an algorithm. I ain't gonna lie. A good nurse, the best nurse is that one that react off of instinct, that one that react off of feeling, that one that can see, you know what I'm saying, like how you feeling, that one that walk into your room and she peeped the energy. Oh, we're not doing so good. You know what I'm saying? She or he, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a male in the nursing field. The hardest part, like the thing about nursing, you know what I'm saying, and like going to school for it is that like, bro, they trying to give you some method. They trying to give you a method that should be used to do your job. And the truth is, this is not a field where you have a method. It's an art. It's an art. That's like somebody pulling up and that's like somebody telling me, okay, when you make music, these are steps you want to take when you are making music. You know what I'm saying? That, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and tell me my process for making music. This is my art. Now, of course, there's things that you want to know, but you cannot sit here and tell somebody how to do an art. There's key things that you want to know, but there's not a system in place. It's not an algorithm for everything. And that's what, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a big problem that I have with it. A big, you know what I'm saying? So you get in certain fields and you traverse into certain realms to make a difference, and the difference that you need to, you know what I'm saying, do. There's certain ways that you're supposed to ask a question in nursing, and certain ways that you're not supposed to ask a question in nursing. You're never supposed to ask somebody why anything. I don't know why, but like, it's crazy. They say people gonna take it confrontational. No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, why is the most effective thing that you can ask somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like this, they got this method, this one size fits all type method, and it really ain't about that. But if you tell people, if you tell people that they are in a field where one size don't fit all, they get nervous. You know what I'm saying? They act like, oh, I can't do this. I don't know that many people. Like, yeah, you just gotta care enough. Same thing with music. One size don't fit all in music. there's gonna be as many people who don't like my music, if not more people who don't like my music, than there are who do like my music. What am I gonna focus on? The people who do like my music. Why? Because music can't hurt nobody if they don't allow it. You know what I'm saying? Music can help people. And with what I talk about in my music, of course, like it can, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I try to talk about things that can help people, or at least I try to talk about things in my music that are interesting, or things that like, oh yeah, you can listen to that and then you can replay that, and you can replay that a couple times. Because the first time you listen to it for the vibes. Yeah, the vibes there, that good sound is there. Now I know that that's there. I can run that back. Now I can start listening to certain words. Now I run it back. What did not catch? Now I run it back again. Before I know it, dang, this is a part of my playlist. That's the part of music that like I like. That's why I like the game of music. When I'm in the hospitals, what I notice is that your average ratio of patient to nurse can be 1-8. It can be 8-1. I mean, patients to nurse. 8 patients are put on 1 nurse. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be responsible for 8 people's lives at once. You can't really make a difference. You know what I'm saying? You can't really make a difference like that. You know what I'm saying? You there is a dang near you there to maintain people's condition in the most basic way possible. You can't really pay attention to somebody closely. You got 8 other people to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? In an 8-hour shift, each person gets 1 hour of your time throughout your whole shift, and not even that, because nurses is doing rounds, and after they do that round, they sitting down somewhere, or they, you know what I'm saying, they going to somewhere else, or they helping out with somebody else's stuff, or just whatever. The field ain't even set up for you to be able to really make a difference in people's care. You know who can make a difference more than a nurse sometimes? Me as a student. I can walk in there, I get 1 to 2 patients that I get to focus on out of the nurse's 8. What that does is that frees up the nurse. She instead of having 8 people, she got 6. You know what I get to do? I get 2 people that I could really sit here and connect with. And I split an 8-hour shift between 2 people. Boom, I get to know both of them. I get to know their condition, what they came in for. I start understanding their story. You know what I'm saying? I start understanding how they feeling. Before I know it, you know what I'm saying? I'm stepping in ways, you know what I'm saying? They telling me things like, yeah, I don't like it. Here's what I don't like about being here and stuff like that. And da-da-da. Before I know it, I'm realizing like, dang, it's because it's this one size fit all nursing strategy. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to give everybody good care, and in turn, you really giving nobody good care. The doctors, you know what I'm saying? Everybody going to need doctors. Your doctor is going to do the surgery. Your doctor is who's going to react to your symptom and help you. Who's going to really reverse your condition or whatever and get you back into good health. Your nurses is more like a maintenance person. You know what I'm saying? If you ever realize that's the role of your nurses. They're going to give you your meds to maintain optimal health. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come in and check on you just to make sure that you ain't declining. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come in there and, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Change up your sheets if you need to, whatever. But it's very like in and out. You got to be fast paced. I got marked down on my midterm evaluation. My instructor marked me down because she said, oh yeah, you spend too much time in there with your patients. But I tell you what, it's made the difference every single time. You know what I'm saying? It's made the difference every single time. I'm not going to sit here and be filling out packets and packets and packets of assignments and schoolwork when I could be in there making a difference. I'm in a hospital, not to sit here and be doing schoolwork. So I don't prioritize the schoolwork. I prioritize helping people. I go in there, I'm listening. Something that I realize a lot of people can't do no more. I'm in here listening. You tell me something that's wrong, I got knowledge to be able to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You telling me something's up with you. You tell me something's up with you. What's going on? Come on. And then like, come on. Like on top of that, just because of the fact that I'm not so robot, people open up on so many different things. There was a lady, I had a lady, she hadn't eaten in 16 hours because, bro, there was only one thing on the menu that was good. I ain't gonna lie. I did something I wasn't supposed to do. I snuck her off the unit. I ain't even supposed to leave the unit. I snuck her off the unit. We went down to the cafe and we went and got her a corned beef sandwich. All right. And that one thing that I did, it made the difference. It made the difference. And by the grace of God, we didn't get caught sneaking off the unit. No, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't sneak her off the unit without my nurse knowing. I made sure that my nurse got permission from the doctor to take her off the unit. You know what I'm saying? The doctor said it was okay. The nurse said it was okay. You know what I'm saying? I was really the one sneaking off the unit. But I did that because I knew it would make a difference. This lady ain't ate nothing. We're going to go get her some food. Any consequences, I'm going to deal with it later. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do it. You know what I'm saying? But I realize our healthcare system ain't set up like that. A lot of people don't get those freedoms. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, that type of passion fades. And before you know it, you become a robot doing something that's set up by an algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the method. You know what I'm saying? You just repeat the method over and over again. Take the soul out of it. You know what I'm saying? It take the soul out of your job and what you're doing. Whatever I end up doing in life, I don't want to lose the soul in what I'm doing, man. I don't want to lose that feeling. I don't want to lose that that love that I have for it. That's all I want, bro. Like whatever I do, I gotta love it, man. I don't want to sit here and be controlled by a method and stuff like that. Some of the methods that are in there are good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody have a heart attack, there's a method. Somebody have a stroke, there's a method. Things like that. But come on now. That person who's, you know what I'm saying, that person who's in a crisis, that person who's emotionally, you know what I'm saying, that person who ain't really too good, doing too hot and everything like that, that person who's still in pain, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, that kid that comes in, oh man, the kid that comes in and everything, and he really don't like hospitals, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. He don't like hospitals. He don't like getting sick. All that stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where we supposed to step in and really make that difference, bro. We're that impression that people are going to get. You know what I'm saying? That's what my job is. And I want to be that for no matter what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that positive impression. I want to be that standout, like, you know what you did, it showed that you cared just a little bit more than the next person. It showed that you cared about what you was doing. I want that to be felt in literally whatever I'm doing. Literally whatever I'm doing, I want people to understand that I care. And like all these things is just things that I've been thinking about like in the past like week, bro. I really sat in the crib and I've just had to think. I've just had to think. It helps because I ain't got nowhere to go. I ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, so many things, bro. Like so many things. I've just been sat here, bro, and I'm really just thinking. Oh yeah, niece, you sure did. God won't put you through anything that He won't pull you out of. Exactly, bro. Like anything that you're going through in life, God will pull you out of it. And I made sure that I thought about that. I thought about how I said that just because I didn't. There's another misconception that is on that a lot of people think. God won't put you through nothing that you can't handle. That's a common saying that a lot of people say. And I don't agree with that. Actually, no. It's dang near proven to be false. God literally will put you through things that you can't handle alone. God will put you through things that you cannot handle alone. It doesn't mean it's meant to break you. But God will put you through things because the whole purpose of it is for you to rely on Him to be able to get through that thing. Like I said, give Jesus the heavy end. Like I said, give God the heavy end. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you believe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rely on your faith. Rely on things like that to take over so that you don't have to burden yourself with it. You will get crushed under your burdens. You know what I'm saying? It will manifest in your life in some way. But you get used to relying on God for help. You know what I'm saying? You put some of that pride to the side or whatever, all that big pride. I got all these muscles and so I don't need help with this box. That box is heavy. You could probably use a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? I forgot you was at the U of M. At the U of M, I don't seen one nurse on a whole hall before. You didn't see one nurse on the entire hall. And that's the thing too. How can you sit here and care for a whole hallway of patients who are sick on your own? You can't do anything effectively being spread that thin. But that goes back to even what we were talking about before. Take your energy, you know what I'm saying? Because take that situation, right? One nurse for an entire hallway of people. You can't effectively care for nobody like that. It's the same way in your personal life. You know what I'm saying? You got all these people that you're giving your energy out to. This person, that person, this person, blah, blah. None of these people recharge you at the end of the day. A lot of people, you holding on to them for what? Nostalgia? You know, you done been around them since high school. You done been around them for a couple years now, a few years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. You holding on to people who don't recharge you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? How can you effectively have a relationship with any of them? You know what I'm saying? Mimi, how you doing? How you doing, Mimi? Happy belated birthday too. I just wanted to let you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see little malicious over here in the background too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we want to wish you a happy birthday, Mimi.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, Mimi.
Happy birthday.
Great to see you. Another year strong, you know.
Another year strong. Mimi strong. But yeah, if you got people in your life, you know what I'm saying, who not recharging you, what are you holding on to that for? What are you holding on to those relationships for? You got so much energy and you decide to kick it out. Think about if you took that energy back, the unnecessary energy that you're kicking out. Think about if you took it back and you fed it into yourself to get yourself where you want to be and where you need to be. You fed it into your own well-being. You take that energy that you're giving to other people, you take it harvesting yourself. You would see so much of a world of difference. Your skin gonna be better. You're gonna figure out, oh wow, maybe I do have time in my day to go to the gym. Oh wow, yeah, I am less stressed. Wow, I actually have time to sleep. Oh wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these, oh wow, I never would have known, because bro, like a lot of people spread themselves thin. Like what? You know what I'm saying? You hitting up people who not hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? When people do hit you up, they need something out of you, whether they just want your attention or they want to feed off of your energy, your great energy. You know what I'm saying? Like just whatever the case may be, bro. Like understand why people are around you. Really try to take that time to dig deep and understand why the people who are around you are around you. A good thing also that I realized, bro, like I seen something on my Instagram. It said, visit the people who visit you. Support the people who support you. Go out your way for the people who go out their way for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, that don't take away from the fact that if God puts in your heart to do a kind deed, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But understanding that you're probably not going to get nothing in return, and be okay with that, because the only person you're trying to impress really is God. Not that you're ever going to impress God. You have God's grace. But like you're doing it because God told you to. You following in God's word. But some people is holding on to and bending over backwards for the wrong people. Bending over backwards for the wrong people in your life. Take your energy back. You know what I'm saying? Really be effective in how you try to impact this world. There's some people you've done enough for them. You know what I'm saying? There's some people you've done a lot for them. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. And the love is not lost at all. You don't lose the love, because when you lose the love, you become bitter. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You think that people owe you something. People don't owe you nothing. The world don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You do your part in the world and everything to keep it going. The world don't owe you nothing. And I know that's so hard for people to think about, bro, but like, it don't. You know what I'm saying? You doing everything for purpose. You doing everything for a reason. And yeah, it's not for the glorification all the time. A lot of times people not even going to react. I had to realize this is being a man. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you make hard decisions every day. Everybody not going to like you for the decision that you make. In the Bible, you got to get in your Bible to understand that everything that God tell you to do, everybody not going to like you when you do it. Some people going to hate you. You know what I'm saying? Who is it? Joseph? I think it was Joseph, bro. His brothers despised him. You know what I'm saying? Despised him because of the fact that he got visions from God and stuff like that. Some people are not going to like the fact that, yeah, you're walking in your purpose. But everybody thinks like, yeah, nobody going to understand. Nobody going to understand. That's not necessarily true. I was having a conversation yesterday, you know what I'm saying, about with somebody who's ahead of me in the program. He going to be done in less than a month. You know what I'm saying? He said, nobody understands this path that I'm on. Nobody understands, you know what I'm saying, that I'm over here. I'm making this decision for me, and I'm trying to put myself in a position to win. Nobody understands. And I said, no, that's not true. People do understand. Maybe not the people that you're around, but people do understand. You know what I'm saying? An athlete wouldn't judge somebody for working out. A musician is not going to judge somebody else for making a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Why would somebody who actually has accomplished something judge somebody else for trying? Who is it? Think about the people who judge you the most. Where they at? Where are, like, genuinely and honestly, where are they? Where are they at? Are they in a better position than you, judging you for trying to better your life? Or are they sitting somewhere complacent, hating on you through a phone? Or, hey, you know what I'm saying, hating on you every time you try to go out and do something? Just be real with yourself, bro. Is the people who hate on you the most not going nowhere in their life? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is these people close to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if these people who are close to you, are you hanging on to these people? And if so, why? Why would you hang on to somebody who's not supporting you? You know what I'm saying?
I see you, Mimi, by the way, too.
Man, let me see what Mimi say. Hey,
It's just my love.
Man, Nisha, man.
Yeah, all love in the chat, man. For sure. I ain't mean to interrupt.
Man, yeah, we trying to, Mimi. We trying to step up. Man, we trying to step up and everything like that. Like, I don't know, like I felt like God really did put it in my heart to I feel like God put it in my heart, and maybe it's just because the fact that Silk dropped. Maybe it's because the fact that Silk got 75 views now over there on the MIDI Lab channel and everything like that. And one of my hardest bars in there was, you know what I'm saying, they try to label me as a prophet, but I just say the shit is keeping it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my music, I realized that my music, for me, it comes back in cycles. And sometimes I'll have one line in there that, like, really is where the whole song was centered around. That whole song started off with that one line. That line, and then it segued into another line that I had in one of the verses. And stuff like that. Then with the first two lines that I knew I was just going to say, and I didn't know when I was going to say it or how that song was going to be structured. I heard the beat. I played the beat 3 times in some headphones. And before I knew it, I feel like I heard the entire song before it was ever recorded or anything like that. And that's my process to it. So, you know what I'm saying? I even go back and listen to my music because there's lessons in there, even if I don't understand what the lesson is. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just know if I'm authentic, it'll come back in whenever I need it. It'll come back in when I need it. I listened to Silk for like 2 weeks straight when I first made it. Cause I'm like, dang, what am I supposed to learn from this song? Like, it's deep. I know it, but like, I don't even understand the song myself yet. And stuff like that. And it had to take for the song to drop and for me to hear what people were saying and for me to hear what lessons other people got out of it. And then I had to give my own lessons, you know what I'm saying? And like, I had to realize that, man, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what I'm sitting around here with a platform for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got people who will watch me and stuff like that. And they'll watch me sit around here and, like, not saying I do nothing, but like, y'all will watch me sit here and react to things or whatever. I can't really talk about the things and give my opinion on the things that I react to on the LXL show because I don't want to take away from the MIDI Lab show. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know the purpose of the LXL show be like, yeah, we react and we everything like that, man. You know, we reacting to upcoming stuff and yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, my purpose is high, bro. Like when it come down to it, like, there's so many things, like there's so many interactions, so many interpersonal interactions that I have on a day-to-day. There's so many sides to me, bro. Like there's so many like layers and everything. And I come on here and I feel like I don't give y'all everything. I don't give y'all everything, but like it really was put in my heart, like I could be doing more or I could be giving more. You know what I'm saying? I think I made some of the best music in this hard time that I've been going through, like this past week. I think I made some of the best music like ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not even including Silk. Silk just dropped, but I made Silk. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I made Silk like maybe back in August. Yeah, literally, it was August. It was right before school started. I made Silk. You know what I'm saying? Mike sent me that beat like around late August. And I went in there and I knocked it out and stuff like that. It's still been a thing. You know what I'm saying? I was holding on to that because I wanted to figure out how the right way was to do it and everything. Man, I made music this week. That was some of the best music that I think I made like out of my entire time of making music. And I'm talking about like on so many different levels of like quality. I'm talking about on so many levels of like, you know what I'm saying, production. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, you know, things like that. Like it's a feeling to it and stuff like that. And I try to stay on the positive tip as much as I can, bro. But to be honest with you, whatever is in my heart to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. And I got to be able to talk about it unapologetically. At first, I started using music as a therapy. You know what I'm saying? People was never supposed to hear what I was saying in my songs. Like, to be honest with you, bro, like it was very personal to me. It was very personal to me, my music. There's people who are in this chat who, you know what I'm saying, know that like when I first showed them a song, you know what I'm saying, like, and how I was reacting, I was like, I want, you know what I'm saying, people just, they figure out you make music and I want to hear a song, or let me hear a song, you know what I'm saying. That's one of the first things a lot of people say, and it's like, not really. My music is kind of supposed to be like my diary or whatever, but you know, eventually you find that vulnerability, and I found that vulnerability eventually. And then when I realized, like, hold on, like, you actually listening to that? Like, why didn't you turn that off yet? Like, you're weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, so boom, right, boom. I'm gonna pop this up. This is a song that I don't know if y'all ever gonna hear it or not. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if y'all gonna hear this song or not. Superman. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know if I'm gonna remake the song. I know that the quality on it is kind of but I don't know if I'm gonna remake the song one day or what. But that's one of the first songs that I ever made. You know, not one of the first, but definitely probably one of the first 30 songs that I ever made. And you know what I'm saying? Like it had a purpose to me. You know what I'm saying? My music is supposed to be like my diary. It probably wasn't until within these last 2 years, out of probably, let's see, we're going into 2026. I probably started making music, and like, time flies, but it ain't been that long. I probably actually started making music on my own, like started making music probably like 2021, maybe 2022. And the world was never supposed to hear it. My phone was supposed to be the only spot where the music was. But people heard things that I wasn't hearing. People was getting their own lessons, and people was adjusting their life based off of what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best, but my songs was listenable, I guess. Even now and then I go back and look at them and stuff like that, man. And like, it means something to me to be able to do that. So it's like, now that I'm at this point where it's like, whoa, people are willing to send me beats. Whoa, people is, you know what I'm saying, willing to actually tap in and listen to me on Apple Music. People are actually popping in on my TikTok, even though my TikTok got like 20 followers. I value every one of them 20 followers. On Instagram, I ain't the most popping dude. I got 149 followers. I'm not the most popping person, but every time I get 1,000 views on the reel, you know what I'm saying, I'm hyped because I'm like, whoa, 1,000 people came to check me out. 1,000 people came to check me out. You know what I'm saying? 20 to 30 to maybe 40 people liked it. But 1,000 people came to check me out and give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I value every single one of them people like they are like my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I value every single one of those, because I know if I was in a room with all them people, that'd be a lot. That'd probably be overwhelming to me. If I was in a room with 20 people, I'm low-key overwhelmed. With 20 people with their eyes on me, that's whoa. Come on now. And then you talking about man, 40 people, you double that? What? So then when we talking about my views on Instagram, we talking about 1,000 views on a reel, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? To me, I get like a little bit of anxiety, but I also got to understand that if I'm walking in my purpose, ain't no need to be scared for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that, and I value every one of those. That's why I try to go back. I answer my comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I reply. If you reply something other than an emoji, if you reply in real words, I come in there and I reply on my Instagram. I try to do it on my TikTok too. But you know what I'm saying? I try to show my TikTok another type of love. I be trying to show people on my TikTok, I be trying to, you know, give them content that's exclusive to TikTok. Eventually I might post it, but I try to make sure that, the Instagram seen it first, because I value people just on that level. I value relationships. I value bonds. And that's why it's like, I'm really at this point now where it's like, I'm really realizing like, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that God has done for me. And I don't think that God does anything, even for y'all. I don't think that God has you going through anything, or God has given you anything that you can't handle, because I think that there's a purpose for everything, and there's a purpose for your specific walk. And I think that you living in your purpose is going to require you to let go of some things that are unhealthy. And the only reason that I think that this is in my heart to be saying right now is because the fact that we are going into a season where a lot of things are going to change. I think that by the time that we hit the spring, this world is going to look very different than what it did in 2025 summer and fall. You know what I'm saying? This is that time to start thinking about things differently. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time to start doing what is in your heart. This is that time to, if you need to even start from ground zero and build yourself up, you do that. So often, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all have ever experienced it where you look at somebody and you almost see two of them. You see a version of somebody who is like, you know, they find a lot of their identity in what they do, whether it's your work, or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, you're a good boyfriend, or, you know, you find your identity in being, I don't know, a good person, or you get out in the community. But some people are less enthusiastic about the work that God has in store for them to do on the inside. They're not as enthusiastic about the changes that they are going to go through on the outside. They're worried more that some people value the change that they cause more than the change that's happening within them. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's a crazy place to be in. It's almost like dividing yourself in two. But I want people like now to take this season to honestly look at what's inside you, what's changing inside of you, what's doing, you know what I'm saying, like what's making the difference. Because I ain't gonna lie, you're getting prepared for something. If you're still here on this planet, it's because there is a plan for you. There's a plan for you, and there's a big plan for you. It's a vital plan for you. There is something for you to do. There's something for you to execute. There is something for you to accomplish and things like that. There's a way that you are going to change this world. I'm trying my best to walk in mine, but like honestly, I don't know how best to walk in mine other than, you know, praying and having faith that I'm doing the right thing. Sometimes I ask God, like, am I supposed to be doing music? And then I'll drop something and I'll see it change people's life, and I'll be like, you know what? Maybe yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop something that somebody tells me, you know what? I like that. I played it 4 times. I sent Malicious 2 songs, 2 different songs off the EP that I'm dropping on Saturday. I'm dropping on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I sent Malicious 2 different songs while he was out of town. He wasn't even here. I was just sitting here. I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the at-home studio ready and stuff like that. I'm over here putting things together. I'm over here recording. I'm over here testing stuff out, and I just happen to make some stuff. Man, I sent Malicious 2 songs. Malicious, how was them 2 songs, bro, that I sent you?
Hey, like you said, bro, like some of the best bangers like coming out and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait to see those released, you know what I'm saying? Like even with Silk, I keep re-listening to it. Now with these like 2 new songs, I'm just sitting up here like, man, I'm like one of the only people with access to this for real, bro. Like it made me feel special. So hey, bro, like I need y'all to really stay tuned because Saturday, y'all got some heat coming.
And it's dropping on all platforms. So that's Apple Music, that's Spotify, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's let me see, Apple Music, Spotify, even YouTube Music. I know I don't get no views on my YouTube and my YouTube Music, stuff like that. But like, you know, I'm trying to change that and stuff like that. And I'm trying to give y'all visualizers too. I'm just in like a tough place. You know what I'm saying? But are those songs playlist worthy though? You think that them songs gonna make it on somebody's playlist?
Absolutely.
But they make it on yours?
Man, they definitely are. In fact, they already are. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I have access to them right now and everything like that. That's all I'm listening to right now. That's all I'm listening to is these 2 songs.
I'll let you say the name of it. Which one's your favorite so far out of the 2 out of the ones I sent you?
Oh my gosh, bro. It's hard to say, you know what I'm saying? Like they were both sent to me and everything like that. Like roughly around the same time, just like, you know, a day between. You know, but NFL Combine.
NFL Combine is your favorite?
NFL Combine is
Y'all watch out for that. That's gonna be the first song on there. So,
but I found myself listening even more to, you know what I'm saying, Tempo Fade. It really depends. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm really interchangeably listening to those 2, but I haven't listened to anything off of Apple Music, which is what I use mainly. So like I literally haven't felt the need to. Like I'm just like, nah, like I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, play some Tempo Fade right now. Like I walked into class this morning playing Tempo Fade. Like just because I'm like, bro, I needed something to just wake me up. You You know what I'm saying? I need something to like just really like get my blood flowing and everything like that, and just like make me feel at ease. You know.
If I leak one tonight, which one should I leak? I thought about leaking NFL Combine.
Yeah, as the first song, I agree.
I wanna leak it on here. I low key want to get, you know what I'm saying, everybody to, you know, be able to just hear it. I'm thinking about leaking it within like the next 10 minutes too. Like honestly, just because the fact that like, you know, I've been here talking and stuff like that. And you know, like I said, I had a lot of stuff on my heart and everything like that too, but it wasn't supposed to be all like talk. You know what I'm saying? Nisha Shanae, I ain't gonna lie, you funny because this is one of the lines from the Superman song that I was telling y'all about. She's heard it. I wasn't supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody supposed to know about that song, Nisha. You know what I'm saying? Man, I wonder, are you working too hard? The thing is this. I wondered that too a lot. I spread myself very thin and everything like that. And now I've gotten to a point where things feel better. And the reason that things feel better is because I got a new drive. Before, my drive was that I want to be the greatest. I want to be the best at everything I do. And, you know, I want to be on top of anything I do. And like that mindset didn't get me far. It was more like I was putting my hands into a lot of pots just to ensure that I don't fail or I don't turn out to be a failure. And that mind of thinking was more so of I was running away from failure rather than running towards success, if that makes sense. So I was never good at anything. I was the nurse who had a whole hallway of patients, you know. I was never good at nothing. But now it just feels different. Like, yeah, I had times where I was tired. Like even in the last month, I was tired, like spiritually, mentally, physically. I was tired. I felt like I was breaking down and stuff like that. The feeling of running away from stuff was even this year. I was running away from failure this year. It wasn't until I'll say August. August is really where I made a major turnaround. Even y'all probably see it on the Midi Lab show and how I interact on social media. In August, I made a pretty significant turnaround in my life. And it all started with putting God first. And it started really with me just going on my Bible app randomly, even though I've had it on my phone for years. But going on there randomly and reading a guided scripture. And then after that, just making the habit to read it every morning. And, you know, it helps to see that streak button. You know what I'm saying? To see that streak badge and, you know, you streak up and you realize like, wow, I've read my Bible every day now for 4 months. And then you actually apply that. And then you apply it into what you do. You apply it into your relationships. And, you know, you make impact. It makes you more present and stuff like that. And, you know, it felt more like I was working hard. But then you learn, dang, I learned how to give things to God. I learned how to give the heavy part to God. I learned how to pray to God. I was weary. And I prayed to God that he gave me a new heart, a new motive, with that came a new motive, a new drive, and a new everything to be able to do all these things and not feel like I'm weighed down. Even right now, I don't feel like I'm weighed down, even though I've been at school since 11 a.m. today. It's 9 p.m. Right here. I've been at school since 11 a.m. today. Went to class. I came here, and the first thing I did was set up the live and everything, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? Make a post on Instagram. I go live. I don't feel overwhelmed. I feel blessed that I even can do all this stuff. I still do real estate. You know what I'm saying? Real estate. I just had a closing not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? I had a closing middle of October. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do that. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, but like I know that there's a purpose behind everything that I'm doing. I'm still doing school, you know what I'm saying? Everything like that. Right now I have a 93% in my class. You know what I'm saying? I have an A+ in nursing school, bro. Like that, you know what I'm saying? People don't just do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you have to be driven by something and your goals have to be higher than yourself. You know what I'm saying? So my motivation is very internal, but it's very like external too, man. Like I really feel blessed to be able to do everything that I'm doing. And I'm so glad that you said that too, Mimi. Like for real, 10 toes down. That's how we is. 10 toes down and 2 feet. I don't even bargain. Not no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not negotiable. Like my purpose is non-negotiable right now. And that's just where I'm at. That's how I'm feeling. it for those of y'all who love Silk too, y'all don't understand how much that means to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't understand how much that means to me that y'all like that song. I honestly did not know. Like me working with Mike G and stuff like that, I'm like, dang, Mike G done been around. Mike G done been around industry people all his life. Mike G's mama sing. Mike G's daughter sings. Mike G done been in the music industry for as long as he can remember. So I thought I like, you know what I'm saying? Not that I was running from some, I like you got to get out that mindset. If you're running away from failure, you got to run towards success. You can run away from failure in any direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you put it in perspective like that, you got to run towards success. Success is only in one direction, that's up. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? A part of that song, Silk, was authentic. You know what I'm saying? It was authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. So just with that being said, bro, it's like, man, I can't even lie to you. I'm just glad that y'all liked it and everything like that. It's a very vulnerable song. It's a very hype song. You know what I'm saying? It's a very nostalgic song. I wasn't even born in the 90s, but I love the fact that people getting that 90s feel from it and everything like that, and people is able to replay that. I'm glad that it's able to come to y'all playlist and everything. And another thing that I wanted y'all to understand was that I'm not being mean by only having it on the Brands and Platforms channel, but I really do feel like I owe these guys a lot. Mike G made the beat, but I mean, 18 brought me in to the MIDI Lab show in general. You know what I'm saying? Like Mimi connected me with 18. After that, you know what I'm saying? Like I hit up 18. 18 brings me on the show. I hop on the show and I play Fear of God, and these dudes love it. And I'm like, I was expecting them to hate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in that phase, but I don't really want to show people my music. I don't want to post. I'd have posted before, but I don't really want to post. And they love it. And then they're encouraging me to do more, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I sent 18 maybe a couple more things, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And he would call me and tell me how he felt about it. I'm like, whoa, for real? So how do I grow? I just listened to him and what he said, and like, I just stayed with it. And there was times where I was like, man, this MIDI Lab ain't for me. These people are not going to mess with me. Like my personality, like who am I for real? They probably looking at it like, who is this kid? Like, but I see things now. I see things in a different way. I see things now that they saw back then. And I didn't even see it in myself, you know what I'm saying? And then now it's like, I just move differently when it comes to this, when it comes to this, man. Like I just move so much differently. And like I said, I stopped running away from failure. I started running towards success, and it changed like a lot. I'm so glad that you think that Silk is one of those ones, man. I was glad when you said it. I was glad when Genghis said it. Hey, yo, I wanted to show Genghis I was fired for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about Black Diamonds? What you want to say about Black Diamonds?
Hey, man, go check it out on all platforms, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Mimi. Man, that is worth mentioning. I did release something a couple weeks ago and everything like that, a project that I'm very proud of. It's a collection of songs that I've been making over the past year and everything like that. That album means like everything to me, you know? So, hey, I appreciate that mention. Real talk, man. Y'all go check it out if y'all haven't already. But hey,
no cap.
For LXL.
Malicious, Malishus. That's on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to go check out Black Diamonds, my favorite song off that album is Black Diamonds, the song. So, man, like I love it. I love it.
Hey, it's free off for real, bro.
You should perform Superman on stream one day. Let this live right here get 25 likes and I'll do it. I'll perform it. Yeah, I'll get up, I'll sing and everything like that. It's not a bad song, but like, man, that's, you know what I'm saying? One of the things I'm like, dang, that's like reading my diary.
Let's get the live to damn 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we can do it, bro. Like, we got a lot of support and everything like that. Y'all have been really doing us proud, you know. So, hey, 25 for, you know what I'm saying, the performance. But, hey, I say we try to get it to 100.
100 likes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that would really make me happy.
We're gonna see how the episode do. And let me know if y'all like episodes like this. I didn't spend an hour and a half just talking, but like, you know, this is like, honestly, that's just a part of me being like, you know, I try to hop on here, I try to be as authentic as possible. You know what I'm saying? I try to hop on here and not like hide versions of myself or whatever, make it seem like I'm living double lives. But Man, I think I'm ready to get into man. Why the nursing program alone? You are definitely with the nursing program alone. You are definitely balancing it well. So with everything else, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that the fact that it don't look like I'm spread thin and stuff like that. I do a lot, but I'm glad that it don't look like I'm spread thin because you know what I'm saying? I'm really not stressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not stressed. I really enjoy everything that I do at this point. I took a lot of my energy back and stuff like that, and I'm really trying to pour my energy into the stuff that I love and things like that. I don't even think I could have hopped on here and had a conversation like this during the summer. I don't think I was there yet, but like, just I feel like I've come a long way in these last 3 months. August, September, October, November. In these last 4 months, August, September, October. In these last 3 months, I feel like I have come like a super long way, man. Like, and it feels like it's been so long. I feel like I've gotten life added to me because of that, man. So, word to the Most High, glory to God always. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man, I love that, yeah. I love 18. I love 18. I love my cousin. I love my cousin. So, with that being said, let me go ahead because I know that y'all ready for this music leak, right? I just want y'all to see. I just want y'all to see that like I'm not just capping to y'all. I want y'all to see I'm not just capping to y'all and things like that, but like I really do got good music on the way for y'all and things like that, man. So we're gonna go ahead and leak. Should I leak the whole song or should I just leak like do y'all want to hear the whole song or do y'all want to hear just a part of the song? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If I show y'all just a part of it, y'all probably gonna want to hear the whole song. But you know what I'm saying? Whole song. All right, mind y'all, this is gonna be the first song on the album. Hey, don't nobody clip this. Don't nobody clip this. This is staying here. This is staying here. All right, and I'm getting my copyright stuff in order. So I see it around, and I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be me and you.
While y'all at it, like this bitch up. You already know what it is.
Man, no way are you spreading yourself too thin, bro. Ah, man, I love y'all. Let's get this. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and show them what's going on. Yeah. All right, everybody. I want y'all to be able to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna come back and I'm finna see what y'all think, man. I'm finna go give me some apple juice.
This is our world, this is my world. LXL universe.
Fancy going crazy,
Yeah. I never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back then, but now that I came up, girl, I promise it's alright. Y'all never knew I was lit before I had this shit, but I see it, boy, don't lie. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets than NFL Combine. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets than NFL Combine. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets than NFL Combine. I never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back then, but now that I came up, girl, I promise it's alright. They say, Reyes, how you keep winning? You get all these women, I promise I don't try. Texting my phone, bro, say he need the good shit. What do you need? I got all the supply. Damn, I'ma ram my lamb, he all up in it. Why? Tell me he tryna get high, so pick one. I could take my drugs, I could take my perks, I could take my woods, make it all one. Baby, you got some cake, turn around. Said she only like girls, she'll let me turn around. They call me the quarterback all in the streets, cause I got that ups running routes. I gotta be careful when I'm kissing girls. She try to spit perks in my mouth. I think she think I'm dumb. Shorty, I'll put put you under that bed. I'll be a fool if you want. You do laps around that field. Me, I'm in that field. Boy, you scary. Don't hop off that porch. Only sharks in here. Thanking God, I don't fear no evil. I don't have no fear. Super Bowl, selling out arenas. Rookie of the year. I perform under the lights. Girl, I adore the sights. Shorty, hold my hand. Tell me it's gonna be alright. People here tonight, they only here for the vibes. Party from the night till the morning, hey. I've never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back then, but now that I came out, girl, I promise it's alright. Y'all never knew I was lit before I had this shit where I see it, boy, don't lie. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets than NFL Combine. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets than NFL Combine. Please don't think I won't pull triggers, cause I throw more bullets than NFL Combine. I've never been to your city, I'm already knowing I'm all in your top 5. She didn't want me back then, but now that I came out, girl, I promise it's alright.
So, boom, right? That's gonna be the first song on my album, and that's dropping. You know what I'm saying? That joint is gonna drop on my birthday, actually, November 8th. The album, it's not an album actually. I'm sorry, it's an EP. It's gonna be a short EP. Stuff like that. It's not gonna be a long listen at all, y'all. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. It's not gonna be a long listen at all. I already realized. I realized that being a new artist, it's really hard for people to get the motivation to be able to listen to you, especially for a whole album worth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real hard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, y'all don't know me enough to want to listen to 12 songs by me. You know what I'm saying? It's a big reason why I took down my it's a big reason why I took down a lot of my music that I did have up. You know what I'm saying? I had albums up on my platforms. You know what I'm saying? I had lots of projects and things like that. Everything like that. I love y'all. I think at this point, y'all just be being nice to me. I think y'all just be supporting me and stuff like that, no matter what I do. I honestly hope y'all would tell me if there was anything about my music that y'all don't like, man. But I really do appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all and everything like that. If y'all like the leak, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for any of those, for any of y'all just missed it. I did just leak a song off of my EP coming out on Saturday. It's dropping Saturday at 12 a.m. I don't know. Should I go live and like have a listening party to it? It'll be a short one. It's only gonna be 4-song EP. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't want to listen to me for no 13 songs, no 15 songs. If you did miss a song, go back and you know what I'm saying? We just played it probably like less than like 2 minutes ago. So go back and go ahead and listen to it and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm understanding. So I'm trying to sprinkle little things out. Like I'm trying to sprinkle out singles for y'all. I'm trying to sprinkle out you know what I'm saying, like short EPs instead of doing albums, just because I feel like it keeps people's attention more, or maybe more people are more likely to listen to it, or just like whatever. And that's me. You know what I'm saying? That one is gonna be on all my platforms and everything like that. Silk, I didn't put it on all platforms because I felt like I owed the guys something exclusive. I wanted to make something exclusive for the guys. I wanted something that I know that you have to be MIDI lab to know and understand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, if you wanted to hear Silk, you gotta be MIDI lab gang. You got to be a part of MIDI City. You got to be a part of the LXL universe. You got to be a brands and platforms member. So anybody who talks to me about Silk, I like the fact that I know, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You mess with the channel. You know what I'm saying? You support me in that aspect too. You support, you know what I'm saying? Like you support me, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You support where I go and things like that. Stuff like that's big to me. So That's why I made it a mini lab exclusive. You know what I'm saying? We got goals for the channel too, and we are trying to work toward, you know what I'm saying, getting our watch hours up and stuff like that. That's why I love when people tell other people, hey, tune into a live, tune into the mini lab show, tune into LXL Universe. I love that. I love seeing more and more people come in here, and I like that feeling of growing. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually have, you know, I can't see how many people's in here. I think I got like 5 people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even usually have that many. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in here before and we didn't have 0 people watching the entire time. Sometimes I didn't have 1 person. And me and that 1 person would be in here live just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like even that, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that so much. So like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you say? Yeah, you ain't gonna like. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna. You ain't gonna lie to me. I did. You ain't lying there. Y'all really liked it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. You move smooth. Don't get in a hurry. No, I'm not. I'm very content on where I'm at right now. I'm very super duper content with where I'm at right now. Like I'm okay. I honestly feel like I'm living a rich life. It don't take for me to have millions of people following me and seeing my content and stuff like that for me to be happy. Honestly, like I would value every single person who watches my stuff. So if I had 1,000,000 people who watched me, so you know what I'm saying, so be it. And I would love that. I would love that because I would love every single last one of those 1,000,000 people. But like to be honest with you, like the number don't make no difference to me. 20 people, you know what I'm saying? Like I love every single person who come in here and stuff like that. So yeah, you would repost that on your page. I mean, wait till it drops. I say, you know what I'm saying, for people who want to support, like sending more people, like, you know what I'm saying, I want to be able to interact with more people and stuff like that. And I do want more people to hear the music or whatever, and I do want to see if more people do like it. So it drops on Saturday, like I said, Saturday at midnight. I guess it drops 12 a.m. on Saturday. So with that being said, I might have like a listening party, something like that. But regardless, after that, once Saturday hits, that's my birthday. The EP is gonna be called Infinity 1108. Infinity 1108. You know what I'm saying? It's like a birthday present kind of to myself. You know, that's gonna be my birthday. So Infinity 1108 drops. If you really like it, you know what I'm saying, support it, like boom, repost it. Repost that album up. Repost it. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody about it. Get other people to tap into it and stuff like that. I don't look at the numbers, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when people tell me, hey, I like your music, it do something different to me. So yeah, if you like it, repost it. If you like it, use it in a video. If you do YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying, using a video or using it in your next TikTok, something like that. The other thing that I like too is that every song on that album is different. Every single song is different. You know what I'm saying? Every single song is different. That song don't sound nothing like Tempo Fade, but like y'all are gonna love. Like I don't know which song y'all gonna say is the one. Y'all might like NFL Combine. Y'all might like Tempo Fade. Y'all might like Perfect. Y'all might like Birthday. Y'all like, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but like I like not knowing because I'm going to like when y'all tell me which one y'all like. I ain't gonna lie. So for those of y'all who also, none of y'all are gonna know, but I'm gonna be upfront with y'all now too. There's not gonna be a midi lab show tomorrow. There's not gonna be a midi lab show. We taking a week off and stuff like that. People, you know what I'm saying, we getting stuff handled in our personal lives, stuff like that. But I made sure that I gave y'all an LXL Universe show. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to connect with y'all and everything like that. There's not gonna be a midi lab show tomorrow though. We're gonna be back next week. You know what I'm saying? So kind of think of like season 1, like that's the wrap up of season 1. We're gonna take a week off, just a week. And then we're going to be right back next Thursday with topics and everything like that to be able to, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no midi lab tomorrow. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got to, let the rest of Midi City know. I don't know if they mentioned it on the dialogue or whatever. I don't know if they mentioned it on the dialogue, but y'all know, y'all who are part of the LXL universe, y'all know there's not gonna be a MIDI Lab show tomorrow. So whoever y'all gotta tell them y'all ain't gotta tune in unless I don't know, unless maybe Reyes goes live and just fools around. Y'all might see me though on Saturday night though. Y'all might see me on Saturday night. Y'all might see me go live or something like that. And I might have like a listening party in here for my album. I might. You know what I'm saying? It depends. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's something that y'all would want me to do. A listening party would be tough. I'm going to be looking for you on TikTok, Nisha. And look for her indeed. She's on there. You have to be careful playing your music too. So I know that's why I debated playing the whole thing. But honestly, like I said, I feel like the MIDI Lab is like my family. I ain't got all the copyright stuff set up yet, but I'm finna get it set up like probably tomorrow or probably the day after tomorrow. I'm gonna be really copyright efficient, stuff like that. And everything. Obviously, I'm not gonna be copyrighting everything, but I know if somebody uses my stuff like illegally or in a way that I don't support, and then boom, we'll go from there. But come on now. This the family. This the family in here. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't want it to you know what I'm saying? I ain't holding out on y'all. Don't worry, y'all ain't gotta worry about me holding out on y'all at all. So yeah. Like I really do hope that y'all enjoyed it. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed it and stuff like that, man. Like, I like that I got to be able to show y'all. So, yeah, like I said, be reposting it. You know what I'm saying? Be letting people know what's going on. Be letting people know what's happening for real because I'm dropping. Do y'all know?
No bullshit.
Yeah, do y'all know where y'all know at this point who I am, right? I'm gonna listen to it, see which ones I like best. My TikTok fan base might mess with it. You know what I think the ladies is gonna like? I think that the ladies' favorite song is either gonna be Tempo Fade or Perfect, and it just really depends. I think Perfect is gonna be the ladies' favorite song.
Perfect's gonna be in the album.
Perfect.
Hey, hold on, because I'd like to say I'm proud of LXL Reyes here, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why, bro. It's not only the fact that he's releasing another banger for us and everything like that after being active throughout all of October and everything, but it's also the fact that I feel like you're falling into a good habit here. You know what I'm saying? Usually, and this includes me too, but like LXL sits on songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a nasty habit of sitting on songs for a while. And you know what I'm saying? Like we tend to feel like we have to, you know what I'm saying, like be perfectionists. And that's because we want to release the best for you guys, you know. We want to release the best selves that we have for you guys to listen to. Because at the end of the day, we don't release mediocre music around here in the LXL universe. So I'm proud of you because these are songs that are more recent. Now, I've watched you sit on songs for over a year and everything like that usually, but these are absolute bangers. And I've told you, like the ones that I've listened to, I told you, they're bangers. They're ready. I can't wait to see them on all platforms. So, hey, shout out to LXL Reyes, man. He's been working real hard on these songs, man. He's been really putting in the hours, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I call him up, and what's he doing? He's working on music. He's like, hey, man, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta perfect these, man. Like, I see something. I have a vision, and I just really want to put it out there. And you doing your thing, man. Like, bless up, man.
I appreciate that because you are too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I come home, or you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I come home and what's he doing? Oh, yeah, you call him up. Oh, yeah, I'm making music. Da da da. Stuff like that. So he's working hard too and stuff like that. Don't let him think that y'all not albums don't just pop up out of nowhere. And the fact that he making long albums, you know what I'm saying? I'm dropping singles and stuff like that. I like how he's taking control over his instead of like, you know, waiting on me to take the lead and stuff like that, and then boom, just following. He's got his own brand, he's got his own flow and his own way of things. Yeah, we're connected, but we're so separate at the same time, man. Like, yeah, we come together and we just weave through, but our paths are they this, you know what I'm saying? They are this, and they this, and all that, man. But both of us are ascending, and that's the part that, like, you know, I love that. I just love that. You both look great, malicious. Hey, he's so damn cute, boy. That boy.
Man, thank you,
Boy,
man.
look
All
like his
love, all love.
Boy, look like his damn daddy. Man. Oh yeah, so Nisha, you got you gonna repost. You know what? That's big. That's big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's real big. You know, I really realized that, and I do want more people to, you know, feel comfortable, especially if you're part of LXL universe, or especially if you're part of the, you know what I'm saying, the Midi City, or you know what I'm saying, or just like even beyond all the titles and everything. You know what I'm saying? If you just somebody who just knows me or knows of my music and stuff, just know that like at any point, y'all can do whatever with my music. If you want to use it in TikTok videos, or if you want to use it, you can. If you want to repost it, you can. My music can even be attached to your Instagram posts if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like where it comes to where you make a post and you could click the little music tab and attach some music and stuff like that. Yeah, like if you look up LXL Reyes, I don't know, Ruthless, or if you look up Talk, or if you look up Fear of God, whatever, you can attach that to your Instagram posts too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, hey, tag me and stuff like that. I'll show love, I'll repost and whatever. Like, I be looking to interact with y'all on social media as much as I can. And I'm going to always repost y'all, especially, you know what I'm saying, y'all using my stuff or just whatever. Like, if I see that y'all have included me on y'all content, I definitely want to include y'all on my content. So that's, yeah, like that's tough. That's tough.
Man, LXL ain't turning down the
choose
thermostat, man. The heat just keep on coming, man. No bullshit.
I'm dead. Already posted. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Mimi. Heck yeah. That mean a lot. Really. Thank you, Mimi. Much love. Love you.
Sir.
You want to hear older songs? I thought about that. I think I'm gonna do a dump of older songs. Y'all might get an album of older songs just because I like, you know, especially this year, especially stuff from this year and stuff from like last year. I have so much stuff that like the world has never like heard or whatever. I probably do have like, I don't know, it got to be close to 100 songs at this point, like that nobody's ever heard before, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. And yeah, like good collaborations, good like everything and stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff that people ain't hip to, stuff like that. I think that it's just right now, I be thinking that dang, I didn't set a standard and I don't want to go back. But then there's some stuff that gives me good nostalgia of like, dang, this is a point where I was good and I wasn't good yet, but like I made a good song, like, and I get those memories back from it, and I'm just like, yeah, no, like I could definitely see myself dropping this. And y'all gonna really see what I mean. Y'all gonna see what I mean when like just when I drop them. Y'all gonna see what I mean by that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that extra kick or whatever. And like, you know, just knowing that like, yeah, people wanna see that. People want to see that. I never really think that people want to see that or people want to hear that and stuff like that. I almost didn't even leak a song today, but I made a post on my Instagram yesterday. I said, who think I should drop an EP on my birthday? I just decided I was going to drop an EP on my birthday. I said, who want to see that? And most of the people, a lot of people actually voted, and most of the people who voted said yes, just said yes off the jump. But then there were some people who said, you know what, I want to hear a song first. And I'm seeing some of the people in here who said, hey, they want to hear a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing some of those people in here. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I'm glad that y'all got to hear it. And I might post a clip of the song exclusively on TikTok. I think I'm gonna post it exclusively on TikTok, probably the day after the album drops or the day after the EP drops. So I appreciate y'all. The EP is going to be called Infinity 1108. Infinity 1108.
God, I love the sound of that. God damn. Surprise project is dropping, man. Infinity 1108. It's just something about that just like it resonates with me, man.
Yeah, well, it's like my birthday present to myself. You know, you got to make your birthday present to yourself real good. So, yeah. I appreciate y'all though in chat. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I just can't express it, man. Like it's really humbling and stuff. Like I said, I value each and every one of y'all, like super duper, like a lot. You know what I'm saying? I really do, and like it's crazy because I wouldn't have thought that I would be here. Even if you would have asked me 6 months ago, even if you would have asked me 3 months ago, and like I was walking into the role, but I didn't think that I would be here. I definitely didn't think that I'd be dropping music that people would actually listen to or like, or just whatever. I didn't think I'd make the friends that I made. I didn't think I'd be in the position I am in and stuff like that, man. But, you roll with the punches. You honestly just remind yourself that life breathes. Life goes up and down. You know what I'm saying? But you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? Part of what makes life fun is that it never stays the same way for too long. Things can be good and they go bad. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the fun, really. It's part of the game. Things can be bad and all of a sudden they turn around and they go good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you never honestly know what you're going to get out of it, man. But always stay appreciative. Always keep God first, man. And, like I said, I just like that I could be able to use my platform to discuss things that are really near and dear to me. Dang, I sat here and yapped for 1 hour and 57 minutes. 1 hour and 50.
That's dedication to the yap, bro.
No cap. Hey, y'all ready for me to go ahead and get up off of here? Y'all tired of seeing me yet?
Man, they ready to see the EP, man. That's what it seemed like, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday. Thank you.
I've seen some good energy in the chat.
Yeah, I love the energy in the chat. I love everybody who's in the chat and participating and stuff like that, man. Like I love that, man. Especially because I ain't got no MIDI lab show tomorrow. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm finna do with my day tomorrow. I'm gonna feel so worthless. I'm gonna just be slugging around and stuff like that. Like, man.
I don't know what I'm gonna do either. It's been a while since what I'm saying. Like I haven't had something to just watch on Thursday. But you know what, man? I know the MIDI Lab crew need what I'm saying. Like they need a break too. Like they've been really working hard for y'all. Like I've been what I'm saying, like peeping and everything like that. So like, hey, bro, it's gonna make that show like all the more just enjoyable next week.
Ooh.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm like, man, I already know. Because, with this, they got 2 weeks to just, like, come up with, the most immersive topics that you could think of, So just stay tuned, man. You already know the return is next week.
The return's next week. Well, I hope that y'all do miss us, though, in the meantime. Like, like at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I hope that y'all do end up missing us and stuff like that because I know that we finna miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do know that we finna miss y'all like a ton, bro. So we're going to come back next week, next Thursday. We're going to come back strong and stuff like that. That I can promise y'all. That I can actually guarantee y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, just with that being said, man, I want y'all to know it's always going to be love from LXL. It's always gonna be love from Reyes. I really do want y'all to check out that EP. It means a lot. It means a lot and everything like that. And then, hey, even if y'all gotta come into the what you call it, the MIDI Lab chat. You know what I'm saying? When the MIDI Lab show come back next Thursday, even if y'all gotta come in there and y'all gotta be like, hey, y'all gotta check out LXL's new EP. It'll remind me to say something about it because I'll probably forget. it'll remind me to say something about it. If y'all get talking about the EP in the chat and how y'all feel, and I also am gonna come back next Wednesday. I'm gonna see what people's favorite song was. I do want to see what people's favorite song was. I'll even react to it if I'll react to it on stream. Yeah, I'll react to it on live. If any of y'all make content involving my my song or anything like that, let me know. And I'm gonna react to it on live. I'll pull up the TikTok, I'll pull up TikToks or whatever, man. So let me know, bro. Like let me know any of y'all who make content toward it. Just make sure you tune in next week and stuff like that so you can tell me. And then I'll go ahead and pull it on up, like for real. So heck yeah, and I'm gonna be asking y'all like, what was y'all favorite song or what y'all like about it? Because it's a different song. Every song is like different. So I'm trying to figure out, what direction do we head in for this next season, music wise? Like, what y'all really want to hear, or do y'all just want more EPs like this? You know what I'm saying? So, y'all let me know. But like I said, I know y'all probably tired of me. Y'all probably tired of me by now. I'm already knowing. So how about we close it out with some Silk? Agreed?
Man, agreed.
Yeah, all right. Love you, Mimi.
Man, I love y'all in the chat, man. Like, thank you for tuning in for another one, man.
Oh,
every Wednesday.
Always, man. Love
always
y'all.
Ever present.
Love y'all. Peace.
Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. LXL for living Excel, see that's the acronym. I don't wanna be the one to tell them, but you gotta be adamant. Without the hedge funds, 401ks and retirement. My mama said that I had a talent for seeing what's happening. Ain't no quick fix that exists. I grabbed the Allen wrench, took tennis for I pop champagne and see who stayed the same. Wasn't done for me for that charge, so why you in my face? Life could leave them handicapped, just like a parking space. Songs like this can't be one take, they take me a couple of days. Should've put my trust all in Jesus, I put a lot in the face. Fortune is so hard to digest, I mean look at my face. Stood under that bridge, cause when I walk, it would start to rain. I woke up the other day like it's another day, and I can't really be on that because I stand out. The ones who needed me, I look back and stuck my hand out. The pride gon' always get in the way, they don't want handouts. Never had a whole lot of friends, they never understand consequences do exist. Then why you doing things? Y'all be acting like I started off with a sense. I never saw myself as better than the rest of the kids. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Your blessings are your own, can't give them to no man. Can't help everybody, I'm not bigger than the program. Music for the soul, and I should've made a slow jam. And I could really hit that note, cure me like antidote. I know some people using that substance without control, numbing the physicals while enhancing the intangibles. A father who talked down on his kids, he ain't man enough. Results, he bought a brick at 13, thought he was manning up. Outside his body, sneaking outside through the window. By the time I hit high school, I bought my first iPhone. The girls thought I was trouble, always on my head, but falling down's the name of the game. When you're growing up, hopefully my memory serves. I keep my day ones close to me like feet to the earth. If I don't need to jump, tell me how I calm my nerves. Well, that's what church does. Now I'm trying to hop in my word like it was double dutch. Steady spinning. They don't want to see you happy, they rather see with damage. Too many things in mind at once, it's hard to manage. Easy to look at someone else that they got an advantage, but there's no need to panic. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I tossed on used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real.